dress was originally my sister-in-law's, my brother's wife. And so I just asked her if I could wear her dress. And she said, yes, that was fine. And then she gave it to me to keep.
I was really young when I knew I was going to wear that dress. My grandmother has the 3 pictures hanging up in her bedroom, and before at their old house they were up in her bedroom then too. And there's a picture of her wearing that dress also. And ever since I was little, I was like, that's the dress I'm going to wear. I just have to. It's like I thought it was like law. Like there was no choice. That's the dress you have to wear. And so as I got older, I'm a real traditional person, and so I was like, that's the dress, I have to wear the dress. This is the dress that I wore the day that I got married. My grandmother wore it, and this is almost what it looked like when my grandmother wore it. When she wore it, it had long sleeves, but it had this same, and not this exact lace pattern, but very similar. When my mom wore it, she changed a little bit of the lace. And then when my Aunt Patty wore it, she wore the same dress as my mom and didn't change anything. But then when my Aunt Becky wore it, it was a last minute decision that she was, okay, I'm gonna wear it. She was not wearing the dress, then last minute, I'm wearing the dress. And she took all this lace off and put like a lace cutout right here and had sleeves that were made out of the satin material. So it was a very 80s wedding dress. She changed it the most. Well, so when I got it back, I wanted it to be as close to my grandmother as I could get it. But I didn't want long sleeves because I was getting married in the spring. So I looked and we found this is the closest pattern that we could find to her pattern. She had this ruffle back on it, and so I added that back on. And to make it look just like hers. This train anything has never been done to it. Nothing has ever been done to it. It's the exact one that my grandma wore. This top is remade, but it is remade to look like hers. When I got engaged, I called my grandma and I was like, can I wear the dress? And one day when we were in Abilene, she pulled it out of the closet, and it was like just so emotional, and she pulled it out and it had like kind of yellowed a little bit, and I was like, it's okay, it's gonna be beautiful. And just like as it laid on the bed, it like just turned back into the beautiful dress that it had always been, and unwrinkled and everything. And that was just like the best day ever, and all my friends came over and I was like, look, this is my wedding dress. And I was just so excited to already have it.
We've been married for 58 years, 58 and a half. It'll be 59 in August. And I think the number one thing is to depend on God, for Him to be a part of our marriage. And then to be considerate of each other, to listen to each other, and to just put the other person first.
I love my grandma a lot, and so not only that my mom wore the dress, but I think probably more that my grandma had worn it. Her love story is amazing, and I figure if I wear this dress and be like my grandma, maybe as I grow, I can have a story like hers.